You know, I was having the thought. Sure, a lot of guards around this town, aren't there? Kind of keeping things moving along. Kind of wonder if the whole religious, like, commitment to all of this might be flagging a little bit. If they have to have so many people around to keep everyone going. Carrot and stick, I suppose. Tell them that it's like the magic way to improve themselves, but also like, you know, kind of threaten them. So just to make sure they have an extra reason not to question things. So they have both physical and social threats. I guess maybe just the physical threats slash the guards might be there to sort of reinforce the social threat, which is that if they ever step out of line for even one day, they can be outcasted. And they display all those signs of all the people that were fired and are now out for execution and all that. That's what being fired means in this society. If you get fired from the company, well, the company's society, so I guess you're an outcast slash somebody to be murdered. After all, your property. They can do anything with you. Spacer's Choice. When life gives you lemon, consider it a free trial from your friends at Spacer's Choice. They had to brainstorm some of these things, didn't they? Like this big series of horrible catchphrases. Edgewater Sal Tuna Cannery. A Spacer's Choice property. Maintenance division logs. Welcome, Holcomb P. There are currently 3 open trouble tickets. Selected option to proceed. 65565. AG loader serial blah 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 failed on startup. Steps to procedure. Turn on. Try it again. Try it again. Kick the loader. Curse injured toes. I have to enter a minimum of 8 steps. Try it again. This makes a rattling noise. The form requires them to enter 8 steps, so he just made shit up basically. This is from R. Thompson. Dang it, Clancy, I just got you back to your feet 2 weeks ago. Now, not that you got feet, but you know what I mean. Sounds like his stator's off axis again. We'll clean out and reset. Clancy's guts got caught and all pulled out, likely on account of somebody trying to restart him over and over again. Need to rewind all that coiling in number 4. Hey, stator's working. There's something else off. Have to wait until it's quiet and spin him up for a listen. 65587 priority. R. Thompson again. Failure of main cannery production line at heat processing. Ah, this is what they were talking about at the office earlier. Start up production line according to schedule. Observe processing of cans. Follow first batch to heat processing stage. 1 or more loud popping noises. Smoke, smell of burned sal tuna. Overheat klaxon on monitor 6. Flames jet from exhaust ports. Automatic shutdown. Maintenance notes. Likely as not, Bess got indigestion from being made to eat something she ain't made to. Again. Heading over now. Uh-huh. That's what we were filled in on before. 65588. L. Miller. Issue's been open for 0 days. Damned mechanicals. Priority low. Reason, trouble ticket filled by L. Miller. Look northwise. I said look northwise, blasted useless translator. Near scrap pile. Could be northeast from town, I guess. Observe mechanical. Clanking about all menacing like. See it. It's right there. What the fuck? Alright. So some sort of troublesome mechanical somewhere like northeast. These are not how you fill in 8 steps. Got some scrap here. Tossball blocker. Shh. Stay quiet. Criminal activities, trespassing, lockpicking, hacking, and murder are all considered illegal activities and are frowned upon by society. Avoid being seen if you want to engage in these activities without consequences. Somebody see me? I don't think anyone saw me. Did you see me? I get the general sense of avoiding detection, but I've got resources to glean. There's the pre-sliced bread.
If you're hungry, I could open up a can of something.
That's nice. I'm mostly here for your guns, though. We're gonna be needing those in a bit.
My dad's... It's an office. Just my office.
Oh, that's not a happy sound. I think we're about to get some backstory here. Robert Holcomb. Open last search. Indumati. Alright. 2 records found. Wait for the word Indumati to be important. First entry. Indumati left Edgewater today. She's been reassigned to Terra 1. I kissed her goodbye at the platform and asked if I'd see her again. We both knew the answer was no. Look up and think of me, as I'll look up and think of you. Transcript, note from the Indumati. Robert, they won't let me keep her, but I know you will raise her with love. Perhaps more than I would make time for. You are patient and present in a way that I am not. The company says she has no name until you give her one. Her name is Parvati. They tell me her birthday will be set on the date she's legally delivered to you, but she was actually born on July 7th. Make her feel special when I can't. She liked it when I sang to her. It was the only time she stopped crying. Indumati. So it's the mother that left. Probably was forced to, I think. Yeah, 'cause she was reassigned to Terra 1. So the mother was taken away. The father had to raise their child alone because the company mandated they be separated. And the company has so much control over information that this baby is delivered with no name and no birthday. You give her a name at arrival, and her birthday becomes the day she arrives. Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. 1 record found. I sat up last night reading through the Young Spacer's Guide. I almost started reading it out loud from habit. It's been 10 years, but I still have parts of it memorized. I reckon I'll take the next volume into work at the cannery. There's an unused office where I've been taking my lunches. May as well read the whole thing again. Taking your lunches. I wonder if those lunches are legal, or if that's a thing that something happened to this person. That's what we're gonna learn. We're probably gonna learn her tragic backstory, and then that'll be her incentive to strike out on her own and leave this place. I'm betting the company is at fault.
Oh, you like flowers? I can't find many kinds around here.
I can't see one. It's nice he set up a little garden in here. But I don't see a single flower, to be honest. This is nice, though. She's trying. Like, her house is... She got a home set to herself. She's got her supplies around. She offers hospitality when you come in. She's got her father's office that she's maybe tried not to touch since then. Or maybe she... That's definitely illegible. It's kind of off-putting, isn't it? I'm going around and expecting her house like I'm an SSR agent. I'm like, I swear I'm just a video game protagonist. I'm just playing a game. This is normal behavior, I swear.
Am I coming out here? People on the street stare.
See, that looks closer to a Chinese checkers board, except the part where it's a weird grid in the middle instead of what the other one was that I saw before. You say people stare at you when you come out here? Silver tongue kit, armor mod, increases your dialogue and leadership skill. Damn. That's some hot shit. It's a great item to have. Better be committed to the particular item I'm using though.
If you need to go, I'll wait outside.
I would hope so. I don't think you need to explain to me whether or not you're gonna come into the bathroom with me, but okay. That's all you got up here. Here, I'll be respectful just for you and close all the doors again. They really do all just stay open as you leave. Come on out. I'm trying to close the door. They have a relatively long distance follow speed. Maybe it's to make them feel less eerily close all the time. Oh! Whoa! That was a physics interaction right there. Went sailing through the air. Creepy back alley. Ooh. What is this? Hello. Good find. I'll take it. That might be it though.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauder's gone in.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You kidding me? Damn. Always thought he was made of sterner stuff.
I think he was plagued. Guess he didn't want to die in the sick house.
Plague? Ah, shit. I had some of his salt tuna.
You moron.
Well, I guess you're on your way out now. You thought he was made of sterner stuff, so by your standards, he was some kind of level of worthy. But your friend is convinced that he would have died in the sick house, which means that he is apparently not worthy of medical treatment. Meanwhile, I'd say that striking out on your own is pretty brave stuff. Maybe he is made of sterner stuff after all. I believe I've made my loop. Is this door open? Yeah. So this is the same factory, but I haven't been here. Some kind of different chunk. Notifications lost and found. Found 1 left hand severed at the wrist, some bone damage. People, this is our second unscheduled amputation in as many months. Please exercise caution and safety around machinery. Maintenance fees will be deducted from your pay. Wow. Some poor person lost their hand, probably permanently. Only you can protect fourth quarter profits. Person likely lost their hand permanently and they're like, this is an unscheduled amputation. Excuse me, sir. You're gonna have to behave. A lot of ammunition. I just want to point out that's a lot of ammunition for a freaking hello. This is a cannery, right? Why is everyone storing ammunition in their places? Employer rights. Not employee, employer rights, and yet there's a reminder about it. to remind you of the power they have over you.
Got it. Inside voices.
Employer rights under the Biased Labor Standards Act. Wage determined by merit of your work. Overtime may result in higher pay if the quality of said work is considered exemplary. Your employer has the right to dock your pay should you damage any facilities or equipment. It is your responsibility, not your employer's, to avoid workplace hazards. Halcyon Colony Department of Labor. Overtime only results in higher pay if they think that you deserved it. You don't get your time back, but they might get their money back. I think those are mostly the same items. I'm at 45 out of 90. I do have to worry a little bit about how much I can carry. How much is that worth? Oh, sell for 6. I should really sort by item type. There we go. Silver tongue kit. They don't want me to dress like a marauder, but the marauder's got the good shit. This is the... Yeah, hold Z to sell junk. Is everything that's labeled as junk truly junk? A pretty necklace if you're into that sort of thing. This necklace makes a strong fashion statement. Look at my neck. There's something on it. A pretty something. Look at it. Fair enough. Canid tail. The bright and fluffy tail of an adult canid. The tail is long and whip-like, with the consistency of the tail covered in somewhere between furry and feathered. Canid meat. Slab of still dripping meat from a canid. 4 out of 5 doctors recommend not eating this raw, bloody hunk of meat, even without the bits of detritus stuck in it. The 5th doctor died shortly after ingesting the meat, so his opinion could not be taken for the record. Sprat hide. Skin of an entire adult sprat. You know that sprats are found in every human colony world? Do you care? Bracelet. Simple metal bracelet. This bracelet would make the perfect accessory for a night on the town or just dinner at the local establishment. The original owner probably spent a few bits to buy it. Pneumatic piston. This metal piece is used to transfer force from an expanding gas into a crankshaft. This piston is an integral part of an automechanical's moving parts, including limbs, cameras, and weapons. An automechanical without a piston is like a canoe without a paddle. So hold Z to sell. Kaka. Now how's money looking? I got 450. That's something. Takes me down to 29 out of 90, so I'm at 1/3 weight. I'm hoping they don't screw you in this game. In Dragon Age Inquisition, I was selling my junk because, like, it's junk. That's the whole point, right? There's a junk tab for junk that you're supposed to sell. Those assholes made, like, at least one, maybe even a few of them, a few quests that were the turn-in item or the thing you needed was something that sorted into junk, so you could sell it. It's fucked up. The whole point of junk is that it's not useful for anything. Like, it's not worth anything for crafting, and it's not useful for any particular quest. But nope. They did a bad job there. That place is barred. Maybe I can open the other door? They don't want me going in there. This place keeps going. I think I've never been here. Yeah. It's just really close to the other building, but not the same place. All the sparks and whatnot are worrying. I'm not sure OSHA would approve of this kind of facility. Oh, there's more sprats. The power regulator. So you guys, that's what I need. That's my objective right now, is that power regulator. They want me to go somewhere else and get the other one, but I can get this one instead. Wouldn't go over great for me. Help yourself to a refreshing tin of Spacer's Chaw while you wait. Transformer status responsive. Power regulator responsive. Query geothermal facility. The Emerald Vale region is powered by the Spacer's Choice geothermal facility. Spacer's Choice is proud to bring the colonists of Halcyon moderately innovative technology at a reasonable price. Spacer's Choice, the best you can afford. Yeah, I bet that gets me in trouble if I do that. Nah, we'll go out and assess the old political situation before I do something like that. I want to meet the others, but I think that's me. I don't think that's the place he was sending me to. He wanted me to go out beyond the walls, right? So like that's me removing the power here. Oopsie. Put it away. That would be extra naughty. Isn't it fun how stealing basically doesn't count if you don't get caught? I do want to get in here. The question is how. Oh, this side. Oh, now I'm in the main facility. The suggestion was that there should be a way in on this side, but maybe not. I'm not sure how this area parses out. That's fine. I was curious. But I do believe we're done here. So their company documents clearly delineate that there is a plague problem. But they're more than happy to have everyone just kind of pretend otherwise. Even though they have a sick house over there. The only source of protein a busy worker needs. This is... Oh, I've come out of... Is this a different side? Yeah, I came in from that side before. Marauder encampment. Landing site. Cannot fast travel while near hostiles. Apparently I'm near some hostiles. Dang. I do want to meet those characters, but I'm curious about some other places too. Search the collector's domicile. Companion quest? Max says the journal was last possessed by a book collector whose residence was part of a small community directly north of Edgewater. Right up there. Alright, well I'm curious. These areas locked up because they're outside the wall and therefore more at risk, it seems like it. Oh, this one's open? Excuse me. Oh. Oh, they're hostile. That's a bummer. Ah. Awkward. Apparently I'm bad at aiming. Aw. Guys, I thought we could be friends. You seemed all fine in town. Actually, just everywhere until now they were non-hostile. What changed here? Spacer's Choice Saltuna Marketing Division. Why are the marketers outside the wall? Personal files. Ideas for Saltuna Light taglines. Melts in your fork, not in your mouth. Less fat, with some Saltuna flavor. It's brine time. Now with the satisfying crunch of cartilage. You can't spell Saltuna without salt. You also can't spell Saltuna without aunts. Potential to market towards families. Leading scientists say it's still food. The Saltuna will thank you. Warning, may cause auditory hallucinations. We'll add more later. These are distressing. Oh boy. Messages. To R. Thompson. Excellent news. Hey boss, just wanted to check up on the new Saltuna Light project. I've been brainstorming some new taglines for the product line, and I think some of them will really catch our customers' attention. That's one way to call it, yeah. From Dear Lawrence, I appreciate your hard work on behalf of our beloved brand of Saltuna. I've just received a response from corporate. They're not interested in your idea of a light version of the Saltuna brand because we'd rather not compete with ourselves. But they are interested in the idea of lighter Saltuna. Effective immediately, we have been instructed to use heavier weighted cans so we can pack them with less Saltuna, thereby saving bits to every can. This is exactly the kind of breakthrough our cannery needs. In fact, our logistics department has just confirmed my request to have you transferred from the marketing division to the cannery. Can you imagine, Lawrence? You'll be rubbing elbows with your fellow workers in the canning line, filling each slightly heavier can with slightly less Saltuna, hour after hour, day after day. This is a great and tremendous honor for you and for me. Effective immediately, your position in our marketing division has been terminated. I expect you to report to our foreman tomorrow morning. Uniform will be deducted from your pay. Welcome. Wow. Lawrence Gibbs. So he tried to help the company with new ideas, and they basically fired him, demoted him to a shittier position, charged him for his new uniform, while also taking part of his idea. Not as a second option, because it was supposed to be another option amongst many options, but instead now it's the only option. You're right, everyone should get less food. Thanks for the idea. Here's your shittier job now. But why could there be any dissenters around here? Why would anyone dissent from such a beautiful company? These poor people are stuck with the same 3 posters in their entire town. Did I not press the unlock button? Gives you access to the next building. All right. It's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of those games. Slowly poking around the environment, looting everything. Hit. Ooh. It's good shit. How's my capacity doing? We've already loaded up like 10 pounds. There will be consequences if I continue at this pace. But not yet. Ow. I was really hoping I could land on top of that instead of hurting myself, but here we are. Evicted. That doesn't bode well for you. Is it a bird taking off? Something was after me. That's one way to avoid incoming damage. Nice of the game to pre-label them as marauders so I won't have to question it by walking up to them. Although there is a Black Mirror episode about that. So maybe I shouldn't be so happy with that. I'll definitely explore a lot, but it's going to be it'll always be a partial effort. It's just so much world. Ow. Oh! Oh, where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? Nope, no, nope. You could help me out, please. Give me a little bit of help here, Pravati. They seem to be uniquely interested in me. Got him. Well, combat's exciting. These melee characters really sneak up on me, though. Gotta worry about my healing supplies staying up to snuff, but I also just gotta keep an eye out better on how many of them might be around. Make better use of cover. This person appears to have exploded. Goddamn. Apparently my bullets is the good shit. Knock knock. I always get Walking Dead vibes whenever I walk into a building in a game like this. I just want to take my crowbar and just bang this wall a little bit at the entrance before I walk in, and then the loud noise just brings everything out. Instead of you like getting yourself cornered or whatever. I always like those scenes where people get smart about their clearing methods, and they start having systems like that where they lure things out by making a noise and they're ready, instead of just walking in and looking around and getting ready to be jump scared by scary monsters.
You're fast.
Apparently this is my shit, as it were. That was new armor, right? Standard troop armor, ballistics. This doesn't have anything I want, really. Tech skills +5, dodge +7. I'm on hard mode. Armor's good. Also, maybe they'll stop complaining that I'm wearing Marauder armor if I start using standard armor. Aramid Ballistics makes the gold standard in entry-level troop protective gear. Plus, they make this version. Oh. This is not the gold standard event, evidently. Exo helmet, sneak +5, one-handed melee, lockpick. 9 armor right there. It's gonna be hard to beat that. Alright, I'm a little better off now. I can stop complaining about what I'm wearing. Let's get upstairs, look around, then I think I'll ask Harvati about her father, if that's an option. Still getting a feel of when new dialogue triggers, but that seemed like something that might be worth discussing with it, since it was acknowledged.
Yeah, huh?
I noticed you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
I'm sorry.
It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
That's inhuman.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
You mentioned something earlier I wanted to ask you about.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Isn't it supposed to be clean? It's a church.
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
It's an interesting perspective. She's used to seeing everything being put to use, and then she sees it just a big building that just sits there. No one sleeps there, it doesn't house anyone, it doesn't feed anyone, and no machines exist in it, there's no tools in it. And that's because it's an institution of control. It's there to make her think what they want you to think. It doesn't add value. Then why'd you want to talk to him?
The Vicar's about the only soul in the Vale who spends his time thinking on what is and ain't right. It's just that when he looks at me, I feel I disappoint him.
That's probably good news. So why aren't you allowed in Moreau's store anymore?
There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12.
You were a kid, that must have been forever ago.
Sure, but folks got long memories around here. I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing, and next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of 0G rolling out the front door and into the road. It's not funny. Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of 0G?
Go on.
Exploded all over Mr. Thompson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by. I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages. Moreau's still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool.
This is why you're afraid to talk to anyone. You got inbuilt shame from the age of 12, where you disappointed this society. And it's a small society with a long memory. In the bar, you asked if I was a drinker.
Sorry. I know, it's none of my business.
I'm going to guess you're not much of a drinker yourself.
Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then... Well, never mind that. You got better things to think on. Sorry.
If you want to talk about it, I'm happy to listen.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
All right, let's get back to it. She's the sorry cop of the party. Apologizing so much she doesn't even need a reason to apologize. At least in Disco Elysium I had hundreds of reason to apologize. My sorries were not unearned. This is locked. Unhelpful. Nice sneak about. Not so much. Not looking so promising. Can I avoid fall damage this way? Yes, I can. Those damn birds startle me. I always think something's coming after me. Model spaceship. Oh boy. Okay. That's a visual, by the way. Let's look into that. Can I find that somewhere? Character. My stats are down. Every stat is down, it looks like. So when this effect happens to you, all of your stats go down by 1 rank. So all of my +2s are now +1s, all my standards are now -1s. Ouch. Concuss. Slows weapon attack rate too. How long it lasts? 15 seconds? Let's just wait this one out for a moment. God damn. Got it. And what are you guys doing setting up a minefield over here? Shit's not safe. Someone died already. Wait, is that why it's called a trip blade? Do they use it to trip mines? Old MacDonald had a trip blade, E-I-E-I-O, and with that blade he killed a sprat, E-I-E-I-O. From the Ballad of Choosy Spacer. That did not answer my question. Originally created as a farming tool used to harvest tripicale, this two-handed blade weapon was quickly found to be adaptable for different situations, specifically in the defense of farmers against hostile creatures. Yeah, that looks like a... This looks formidable. I'll give it that. I can't zoom any more than that. Why? I just don't want you to see it that close, I guess. So it's not for tripping mines, it's just coincidentally was found in a minefield. It was for harvesting tripicale. It's totally a real thing. Oh shit. More of you guys. Anyone else coming? Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh, I have to reload. Shit. Okay. That's not great news for me. Oh, she did not follow. I see you here. Let's poke that head out. You alright? She's coming back. Bad news for them that I took the back door, huh? I've definitely got my fair share of unfortunate moments though where I just completely miss a shot. And then I pay the consequences. I gotta be careful. Or just practice more. I will totally admit that as a teenager, back when Fallout 3 in New Vegas came out, I exclusively used VATS. I would just go through, I went through the entire game with VATS. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't feel any need to use the actual guns in gameplay. I just watched the gameplay itself during combat scenes, and I was happy. I was perfectly happy with that. So I was fine with shooters back then. I played Halo and stuff, but because I was playing on console back then. But I just didn't really like the feel of the shooting anyway. It also just seemed to be a massive disadvantage to try to have to fight back purely with reflex when you have the option to do the cutscene combat. Every time I discover a vending machine, the game, like, pats me on the back with experience. A really specific reward system they got there. Any guards around here?
Here we go.
Yes. The answer's yes. Ow. You can't shoot through glass. Really should not have gotten there. Good. Wow, even in slow motion I'm missing. What's the point? I'm not good at this, apparently. I missed that shot too, huh? Gotta take some practice. Hi there. You're kind of aggressive. I feel like you should be a little more cautious about things. You don't really take bullets so hot. I don't know if you noticed. So maybe stop seeking them out. This would be a good time to check. Does this game let you program AI? Parvati. She has her own tab. T&L makes the best gear for your friends and family, the Companion Ledger. This Companion Ledger shows you everything you need to know about your companions. You can see their skills, stats, status effects, and gear. To change your companion's gear, first select the item you want to swap out, then choose a compatible item to replace it with. You can also change how they behave in combat by selecting their preferred weapon, follow distance, and aggressiveness. Interesting. She's got her melee weapon. 120 DPS, lightning hammer. Impact hammer. Leave it to Spacer's choice to make a hammer, and then remind people that it's good to hit things with it. By the way, this hammer hits things really good. $137 DPS. Joke bolter pistol. Energy. Seems like it'll be an upgrade for you. An assault rifle. What are her skills like? Mechanics overalls, 7. +5 to tech skills. Give you a bit more. So they can wear everything I can wear. That's kind of important. And she has perks. Distance far, medium close, weapon mixed. I'm gonna say ranged. I don't think melee is gonna work for her, honestly. Defensive or aggressive or passive. Controls how the companion behaves in combat. Passive. Only attacks targets the companion has been explicitly told to. Definitely not that. Defensive. Once told to attack a target, the companion continues to fight until combat's over. Aggressive. The companion always engages and attacks when the player enters combat. I mean, yeah, I guess I want you to be aggressive. Derived stats. I mean, I don't want to have to tell her to attack a target, so I guess I gotta keep it on aggressive. Maybe that's where it comes. Maybe that's where I want to keep it close then. If I make her follow close, maybe she'll follow me during combat? Knockout and stun. Knockout knocks the target to the ground, rendering them unconscious for a few seconds. Stun stuns the target, leaving them unable to act for a short time. Similar abilities. I don't know if it means just in general when I'm walking around the environment or if it means during combat in particular. But maybe I can get them to follow behind me. Because then maybe when the bad shit's going down and I'm retreating, they'll retreat too. That would be useful. If they don't retreat when I retreat, then I just leave them to die. But like I kind of gotta retreat or I'm gonna get in trouble. Am I gonna see my character's face like ever, I wonder? I'm just realizing like I customize this character, but I only really see them on this screen. I forget what they look like. I'm not lacking ammo, that's for sure. There's still people in this building? What I thought. Yeah, we're back to non-hostile sprats. For some reason. You look interactive, but I can't, oh, there we go. Having trouble highlighting it. Yes, thank you.
Gone quiet.
Where'd he go? Oh, hi. Oh boy. He didn't even die, did he? Damn. Ugh. Oh, getting shot in the face definitely takes its toll, doesn't it? Parvati, take cover. That's what's passing for AI these days, huh? Can't sneak up on me, I got windows. Haha. Where are you going? All right. Stop it. Stop it. Damn, you can still shoot fine. What the fuck? I'm not doing any damage. God damn. What am I at here? Oh, my weapon broke already. It's not good. I need to stop mass looting. That item looked like it was interesting. I gotta be more careful. Shit, I need to find a repair station. These do not last. A nondescript metal ring. The small ring was most likely designed for use on a finger, but big-toed customers could find alternative places to wear it. Thanks for your input. The antique saber. It's a quest item. An exceedingly old saber. Not much use in combat, but it'll look grand on a wall somewhere. Might look nice in one of the crew's rooms in the Unreliable. It's shown as a quest. Maybe you collect items that fit the personalities of your crew members. And I just don't know who that person is yet. Nondescript metal ring. Tossball card Matthew scene. That's what I alluded a second ago. That I was like, is that worth looking at? A collectible, in quotes, tossball card. Spacers Chosen really got the best when they recruited Singh, a hacker known for his cleaving early in a game. He's a hacker? That must be a category within their game. That's not. I assume it's not a computer hacker. This ring has an unidentified gemstone inset into its metal accent frame. It's probably not going to let you buy a new spaceship, but it's definitely worth a few bits. A whole 30 of them, apparently. Not amazing. Small model spaceship. This model, made of metal and wood and a generous amount of pungent resin, is perfect for a collector or just a child who dreams of adventures among the stars. Imagination not included. Cigarette lighter. A basic cigarette lighter, well used. Most of the lighter fluid's gone. This unadorned cigarette lighter is straightforward to use, or would be if you had lighter fluid. Not recommended for use in Byzantium. Byzantium? Well, I am in a state of disrepair. That's a problem for me. I liked that weapon. Not in a rush to switch back to the shotgun, but damn. Gun just basically stops working once you run out of durability, and it goes down fast. Am I crazy? Is durability not shown anywhere on the screen? Because I don't think it is. That'd be useful information if they could just let me know. That necklace description's still really funny. Hey, look at me! Look at my neck, there's a thing on it! Yeah, I guess that's technically what necklaces do. I guess. This place is huge.